birthday. Good morning. Don't we all love some jet lag? Yep, I'm knee deep in it. Went to bed at about 10 p.m. last night. Thought, jet lag, I'm done. I'm gonna sleep 8 hours, 6 a.m. Oh no. Woke up at 3. It's now like 4:15. That's it. And we might as well just roll through the day. This morning we are going for a run. I expect that I'll get exactly 1 kudos on Strava. And that really is the kind of benchmark that I aim for. So come with me as I train for my math. I'm ready to go for this run. But it appears like I am being trapped by a wild beast at my door. Excuse me, sir. May I go for my run now, please? Oh no. Hello, good morning. Yes, I know. What time does the running start? No, don't put your paw in there. I know. I can tell already. This is going to be painful. Alas, let's go. And I'll see you later. Oh, the pain of it all. Quick break with some new mates. What up, dog? What up, other dog? Hello. All right, let's go back. While I'm riding and relax, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying. Yeah, good day. Sitting here in my garage. No, I'm just sitting here on my deck. All right, updates. I've had delicious breakfast. I've met a new friend. Could you believe it? Sitting here at the hostel. That's great. I haven't shown them. Don't ruin it for me. It's my only friend. Yesterday in my beach travels, I thought, you know what I should do tomorrow? I should just do the same thing, but go to new beaches. Wow, in-depth idea. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I've picked 3 random beaches. Again, I have no idea if they're good or not, just like general vibe check from Google Maps. I'm gonna go to each of them, we'll scoot along, and I decided, how can you figure out what makes a great beach? There has to be a system. We can't just be going from beach to beach, generally saying if we like it or not. We have to create an unnecessarily complicated scoring system in order to grade these beaches. And that's what we're gonna do. So I've devised a completely silly gradient matrix to rate these 3 beaches today. And I'll be sharing them as we go on another No Mates beach hopping expedition. Hello, you. All right, beach number 1, let's go. Okay, we're here. Remember where we parked our Scoopy? Welcome to beach number 1. We're at the first of 3 beaches. This beach is called Klongdao Beach. I apologize if my pronunciation is no doubt just horrific. I'm sorry. I don't mean, I'm sorry. The second beach is further south, Nui Beach. Again, apologies. And the third beach is Ba Kian Tang Beach. Again, apologies. But those 3 beaches, we've come to the very north part of the island for the first one. We're basically going from north to south on the west coast of Koh Lanta. Listen, initial thoughts, as you go further north, it's quite apparent to me that it's a lot more built up. I had to kind of basically come here on a highway. So that's just not the vibe that I'm really looking for. But at the same time, infrastructure's cool. So, that's a balanced, nuanced take for you. Now, I mentioned a scoring system. 5 factors that I've come up with that perfectly sum up the quality of a beach. Number 1, can I run it straight? What I mean by that? Can I put my bags down, all my things down, and run in a straight line freely, some would say cinematic, dramatic sense into the water and have a delightful swim? Or will I be impeded by natural or man-made obstacles? It speaks to the quality of the swim is what I'm trying to get at. Number 2, who are these blokes? What's the crowd like around here? Is it a nice clientele of people also enjoying themselves on the beach? Or is it not really the right kind of crowd? The kind of people you wouldn't really want to be hanging around with? Who are these blokes? Number 3, perhaps I'll wet my whistle. What's the availability of beverages? Is it easy to stroll up to a vendor of sorts and buy a delicious fruit shake? Maybe a beer, whatever kind of beverage you like. I don't know, you can do your own thing in life. Don't just do what I'm doing, please. show some independence. That's factor number 3. Perhaps I'll wet my whistle. Number 4. Would Leo and Francoise swim here? Of course, I'm talking about the popular, I want to say 2000, 2001, 1999 movie, The Beach. You can't be a millennial traveler to Thailand in your life and not have seen that movie 1,000 times. When Leonardo DiCaprio and the attractive French lady Francoise have the magical hookup when they're swimming in the waters of Thailand. Beautiful environment. There's a certain magic that beach brings. Is that same level of magic apparent at the beach in question? Of course, you can never be on the same level as in the movie, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Would Leo and Francoise swim here? Again, Francoise, butchering, my apologies once again. Every language of the world, I'm very sorry. That's factor number 4. And finally, factor number 5, general horseplay. Is there any kind of bonus thing about each individual beach that makes it something special? Could be anything. Could be a certain X factor, a certain pizzazz, indefinable until you come across it. You know what it is, but when you try to say what it is, you no longer know what it is. There's a bit of Zen influence for you as well. Wow, we're covering all philosophical and touristic topics in this content. So those are the 5 factors. Can I run it straight? Who are these blokes? Perhaps I'll wet my whistle. Would Leo and Francoise swim here? And general horseplay. If it's a yes to each of them, it's 1 point. If it's a no, or if it's just like a negative answer, it's 0 points. The total sum for each of these 3 beaches will win and officially be crowned the Where Goes top beach of Koh Lanta. You may be saying, well, what about every other beach you didn't go to? Well, who's got the YouTube channel here, me or you? Huh? Let's continue. Thanks. Okay, I've been here for long enough and the verdict is in. I've thought deeply about these 5 criteria, and by deeply I mean for 1 second on each. Can I run it straight? From this log that I sit on, you can run straight in a direction. You can pick any direction and you will directly be in the water. The swim quality itself. Now, this is tough to judge because it just rained before, so the water doesn't look that great. And there's like a bit of debris and all that on the beach, so it's not looking the best. That being said, I don't want to blame the beach for that. That's not really like the beach's fault. The beach is trying its best. Hello, friends. Tick, 1 point. The second question, who are these blokes? What's the crowd like around here? Now, the fact that this beach is so big and spread out means that there's space for everyone. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone has their own thing going on. Who are these blokes? Seemingly good people. No notes. Carry on. This is where it starts to unravel. Perhaps I'll wet my whistle. Now, the problem with this beach is that it's all lined with like individual bungalows and resorts, and even though they're all pretty chill and accessible, they're not too up themselves. If you wanted it, you could get it, but I'm not really feeling the immediate offering and vibes forthwith. As a result, I say no, I will not perhaps wet my whistle here. So that's 0 points. The next question, would Leo and Francoise swim here? Again, unfortunately, I'm going to say no. Look, beautiful, stunning beach, they're all good. So I've got to be a bit of a harsh judger of beaches here in order to get some delineation between any of the ones that we look at. But I would say it's missing the magic factor that perhaps some of the beaches towards the south, which we will go back to soon, do seem to have. So I would say no, Leo and Francoise would not swim here. So we're 2 from 4. And the last question is general horseplay. Is there any magic individual factor that gives it a bonus point in the last category? And again, to be harsh, I will say unfortunately no. This is a great beach, it's a wide beach, it's an expansive beach. Does it have that it factor that we're all looking for in Hollywood? I don't think it does. And for that, I say no. Overall then, we have 2 out of 5 here for this beach. Does that mean the beach failed? Of course not. Cares what I say anyway. So we had 2 out of a possible 5 points for Klong Dao Beach. Beach number 1. They can't all be 5s. Let's continue. Further south to the next beach. The scores are final, and the judges cannot be bought. Even this cute dog cannot sway the vote. Onwards. Okay, we've parked up Scoopy 2, and Nui Beach, I believe, is down here. Welcome to Nui Beach. I mean, that's a great start in one of the categories. People, we're looking very good here. We're looking very good. This is a step up in class. The big boys have come to the table. Each of the 5 factors, let's go through them. Number 1, can I run it straight? Look at this video. I ran it straight in there, straight in the water, no deviation from path, just like a 10 out of 10 swim. Even with the blustery conditions and a bit of surf and all that kind of thing, you can run it straight here at Nui Beach, i.e. beach number 2. Factor 2, who are these blokes? Well, it's a very nice, calm crowd down here at Nui Beach. It's a smaller environment. There's like a bit more density of people to beach, but very chill crowd, no notes, just good people, having a great day. Good for them. So yes, who are these blokes? I answer positively. These blokes are. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. 1 point. Factor 3, Perhaps I'll wet my whistle. Well, you already saw it at the start. It happened straight away. The answer is a resounding yes. The beach bar is right behind me here, in there straight away with the delicious Leo beer. Ease of access, marketability, satisfaction levels are absolutely through the roof. It's a resounding yes from me. So that's 3 from 3 for Nui Beach, looking very strong and now already in the lead from beach number 1. I'm sorry, beach number 1, it is what it is. Factor 4 then, would Leo and Francois swim here? You know what? This is a high bar. It has to have the magic, but I'm saying that beach number 2, Nui Beach, has the magic. I think that if Leo and Francois had to leave their fake Maya Bay-esque beach and swim somewhere else, they may perhaps stumble upon a place like this. I don't know if about nowadays that would be the case. I assume that Francois is outside of Leonardo DiCaprio's age range, that with passage of time and whatnot. If I was to hazard a guess, I'd say yes, this place is magical. It's got like this intimate, small vibe about it. It's accessible, but it's also mysterious. So that's a yes for me as well. So that's 4 from 4. Nui Beach is looking very good. Number 5, general horseplay. Is there something else to Nui Beach that takes it over the line? Here is where I will err on the side of caution. It's no criticism. It's just like, you know it when you see it. And if you don't see it, then you don't know it. People are starting to look at me, by the way, with a very strange, inquisitive look of, is this man really rating this beach on a factor of 5 bizarre questions? And the answer is yes. 4 out of 5 for Nui Beach, beach number 2. It catapults into the lead. Will it be enough? Will it be enough to win this entire contest? There's 1 beach to go. Will beach number 3, it has to be a perfect score to win. Or it at least has to be a 4 to tie. What a cliffhanger. What a sport. Thank you. Onwards to beach number 3. We are going that away. Welcome friends to beach number 3, Ba Kian Tung Beach, the southernmost beach on this little challenge. I just had a delightful lunch at a great restaurant called Same But Different Restaurant. And you know, lean into the joke, make a restaurant name out of it, why not? Good luck to them. Impressions of this beach are also very good. Bigger than beach number 2, not as big as beach number 1, so somewhere in between. Generally speaking, the thing it has going for it, as is a trend overall, is that the further south you go on this island, I think it is fair to say now across the board, things get better. I think that's a pretty uncontroversial thing to say. So going through the 5 factors for here, for beach number 3, number 1, can I run it straight? I'm about to do it in a second. Let me just tell you the answer already. It's a resounding yes. I think it's the best run it straight of all 3 beaches. Number 2, who are these blokes? Who are they? Crowd is very good. Chill, very few people here. Those that are here having a great time. So tick for that one as well. We're 2 from 2 here for beach number 3. Factor number 3, perhaps I'll wet my whistle. You just saw it, already did. What did I have? A banana lassi, banana smoothie. It was delicious. You walk straight in off the main road, in through Same But Different Restaurant. So got to give it its flowers. That's a yes as well. We're 3 from 3. Number 4, would Leo and Francois swim here? We're just gonna not get it here. We're just not gonna get that magic factor. It doesn't have the same, like, intimate, close in, secluded, not the same kind of mystery that I think beach number 2 had. Very tough call, but someone's gonna make the calls in this competition that absolutely no one gives a toss about. I'm making the call. So we're 3 from 4. The last factor, is there any general horseplay about this beach that gives it a bonus factor? And I gotta say, the fact that you have that restaurant that's pretty much right on the beach, and they themselves have a lot of quirks in them, like the design, the aesthetic, there's a lot of weird things that they've kind of put here and there. I reckon that that kind of qualifies as having a general horseplay factor. I'm saying that that's giving it an extra point, which means that we're 4 out of 5, and we have a tie there between beach number 2 and beach number 3. I don't know what that means. Is there a tiebreaker between beach number 2, beach number 3? I still think overall that beach number 2 had a bit more mystery about it. Really, the most powerful factor has to be, would Leo and Francois swim here? Because isn't that really what it's all about at the end of the day? If you're coming to an island in Thailand, you're chasing that mystery. The things that matter most, beach number 2 edges it out. Thank you for joining me on this particularly irrelevant challenge. It's been fun for me, and I'm sure it's been not fun for you. But you've watched anyway, so thank you so much.